Test 1 2. Hold on. Go check it. Check it out. Check it out. Give it up with the test 1 2. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the our update schedule from the game tonight. Cause we are so sorry I canceled the November 30th and the 12th. I thought there was a game going on that day, the 30th and the 7th, and I think I canceled the 4th because there was a game for my managing team, and Saturday I canceled it because due to the weather I had to manage. But that's all right. We're gonna do those. So JB's gonna be first after the Pacers. We're gonna go to the 4th and see who we play against on that one. So we're gonna focus on these ones. So we're gonna have the player national anthem. If we're allowed to have it, and then I'm gonna set the time for 5 minutes once we get the national anthem prepared. The time starts now. We're gonna do it earlier because we didn't have to do it twice. Once we have the next one, once the varsity after the JV. So we'll do player national anthem for the JV at the beginning. Here it is. Sometimes I can't find it. So that's commercial. I'm gonna like this one just in case. I'll be right back, people. Let me put my uniform in the laundry. Oh, there was my Jolly Rancher in my pocket, so I don't want to mess that up. I'm not gonna run tomorrow for my practice because my study table, but Oh, time is up. Time's up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming up tonight for our team, the Pacers, and the LeBron James after the Pacers, to our basketball game on live on 2K. Again, we are sorry we canceled the 30th and the 7th. The Phoenix Suns was canceled on the JV on November 30th. We're going to do that first. And the varsity's on the 12th. Varsity's on the yesterday the 7th. But the Phoenix Suns and the All-Stars was the 4th we canceled. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if we can rise up, remove your hat, so we can say a short prayer before we start this games of 3, since we canceled the Pacers for 11:30th on the JV Phoenix, and on the yesterday the 12/7th for the Varsity Phoenix, and I'll cancel 2000 also LeBron the 4th, so we can do national anthem after prayer. We have 3 games going on. Let's pray in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for today, for our basketball game. It's been a little while from 3-day cancel. 2-week cancel for the Pacers team, and 1 week cancel for the LeBron James 2000 All-Stars. We want to pray for them for 3 games to do our best. A lot going on for our update schedule. We will put it back to normal after this update schedule today. We want to pray for the normal schedule for Wednesday and Saturday for our Pacers team. We want to pray for the normal schedule on Wednesday for LeBron James 2000 All-Stars, and Saturdays back to normal schedule. We want to pray for those. We want to pray for our update schedule for tonight for our team to do our best we can. We want to ask God everything we can do. We want to pray for them who can do our best they can. We let the God be we can do. We want to pray for Jesus for helping us in the name of the Lord from their souls and the people who are out sick. I want to pray for them to raise them up and help them, Lord, in everything we can do. We ask you through Jesus' name, in the Father, and in the Son, and in the Holy Spirit. Thank you so much for the patience. That was like 20 seconds late, but that was the quicker I can while I was walking back and forth. That's all for announcements. Enjoy this update schedule game. Right now we're going JV from the Phoenix Suns.
This is Kevin Harlan.
So this is JV first. Game 1.
David Aldridge. It's the Phoenix Suns facing the Indiana Pacers. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Nash is out there with Davis. Then there's Marion. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Chambers in at the 4-man position.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Nash against George. Nash the pass to Marion. Outside, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. No good on 3. Granger against Marion. And it's Granger with the jam.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
And Nash, here we go. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
I don't know if it's underplayed, but there's an all-around aspect to what Paul George does on a night-by-night basis. This guy is an elite two-way player.
Now, here's Nash. Here's Chambers. Goes back up. Stoudemire makes it off the glass.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And it's George finishing it off.
Well, you love how Paul George finishes on the drive. That is a powerful dunker right there.
Davis looking for an opening. And so just over a minute and a half played. Poke loose. Stoudemire kicks to Davis. Pulls up on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Oh, that was strong.
That is nice.
Oh, Kevin, that is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Here's Chambers, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
It's George on the wing, who's guarded by Davis. They grab their own miss. Bucket is good.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
To the inside, Stoudemire. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Stoudemire's got his second bucket.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
And George, here we go. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I caught up with Phoenix's head coach, and with this team, it's all about getting out in transition and using their team speed. He said, look, if we get a rebound, we got to be off to the races. This has to be a track meet. So we may have a wild one tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
How about Paul George puts it on the deck, uses that explosive quickness. This guy is really hard to contain.
Nash outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And George, here we go. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Chambers the pass to Nash. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Davis kicks it over to Nash. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And the jump shot of Nash, poetry in motion, a super efficient shooter from downtown.
And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Chambers. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Offensive rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And it's Phoenix scoring again.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And George, here we go. Wasted no time on that one. George has got 10.
Well, the efficiency with the mid-range game, Paul George has always possessed.
And there's the pass to Marion. And here is Davis. Ranger covering. Davis, the pass to Chambers. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. And the basket is good.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Lewis against Nash. Here's Stoudemire. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, you love the tenacity. Paul George cannot be contained when he gets near the 10.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nash, the pass to Davis. Fires top of the key. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Tips it, but no good. And now it's Marion running. He can go all the way. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Chambers. He's out there with Marion. Nash out there with Stoudemire. And it's Westphal in at the 2. So it's Phoenix now. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Passes it to Chambers. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Westphal passes to Stoudemire. 5 on the clock. Here's Marion. Doesn't go that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Granger, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Granger's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
A fader, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Suns shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Nash.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 14 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Nash, right side. Here's Westphal, defended by George. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George. For Phoenix, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Good on the second free throw. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Lewis. Stoudemire with the double team. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Pushing it up. A wide open look here for Marion. Phoenix, no good that time either. Marion's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. George, that's a 2-pointer. And it's off the back rim, no good. To the middle, here's Stoudemire, and Stoudemire slams it in.
It's Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Nash. 12 points for him. Pass to Westfall. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And George, here we go. Missed inside. Phoenix leading by 3. Marion outside. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
George, and the layup's good off the glass. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I like to see Paul George be assertive down low. This guy doesn't lack for confidence, and he is an accomplished scorer regardless of where he is on the floor.
Kept alive. Here's Chambers, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And that one drops.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Nash against Lewis. And stolen by Granger. And here we go. Fast break. Granger's got it from 17 feet out.
Well, Paul George putting the size and the length that he possesses to be an effective force on the glass. Nice.
The Suns leading. Now here's Nash. He's got 12. And it's good off the back rim and in. Chambers got 10.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
O'Neal misses. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's the floater. And the basket by Chambers. He's got 12.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Smith. No good on the triple. Here's Nash. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you gotta like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Chambers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Jermaine O'Neal.
Chambers is aggressive when it comes to getting to the line, using his height and length to get under the skin of the defense.
Adams, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Nance, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Just a model of consistency. Nance brings it every game on both ends.
Now, here is George. T right on him. Chalk up 2 there. George has got 26 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
The Suns have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And Phoenix making a change here. Davis is checked in. And Arsdale can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And the space there, but it's offline. And we'll be right back after this. 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They asserted themselves nicely.
We're doing good, but we still got to
quarter,
keep
and now have
working
a
on some baskets. Don't be in the rush.
Folks, we're now just a few minutes away.
Take our time.
From the start of the third quarter.
JV team, we can take our time.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
You've got Danny Granger, also O'Neal out there, and it's George in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Marion, and that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his third assist on the night. Here's George. Phoenix grabs the miss. Chambers got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Stoudemire, and it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Suns now. The pass to Davis. Count the basket. Davis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so here is Indiana to the paint. Smith's good. Smith's has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And it's sent back by George.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Well, how about that killer instinct? Paul George understanding he's got it going right now, very confident in his abilities.
George against Davis. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Stoudemire kicks to Davis. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Scotty's checked in for Nash. The Pacers shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good for mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
They swipe it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. We're
gonna skip the half because we didn't have time.
Today.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
On defense, Indiana.
And just a breakdown defensively there allows him to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbound.
Lays it up and banks it in. George has got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Danny Granger.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Chambers hits them both. Now the Pacers with it. And George, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 32 points in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Chambers from 16 feet away. He cans it. Chambers got 6 points in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Indiana trailing here. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Davis against George. Fires from the wing. And it's Davis missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats.
Oh, what a dunk from out below!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. He kicks it to Marion. Back to Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Davis. Phoenix making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Chambers. Kidd comes in for Sean Marion. And it's Johnson in for Scott. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense is a smooth operation.
The Pacers shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. That free throw good from George. Suns trail by 3. Inside, here's Stoudemire. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Stoudemire's got 10.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Deflects the pass, stolen by Granger. Outside, George. And Davis sends it back. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Now George. Lewis outside. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Lewis has gone 2 of 4 from the field. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Johnson. Adams is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's Davis in at the 3. Here's Kidd. Count that one. Kidd's got his first points of the game.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
A nice shot by George.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Davis, the pass to Adams. Granger against Kidd. Here's Adams. Suns keep it alive. And there's Jason Kidd on the assist from Dennis Johnson. Kidd's got 4 this quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And George with the stuff.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Johnson against Lewis. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Davis against George. Stolen by George. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Good work there as it goes. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Well, the length of Paul George, creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
No problems knocking that one down. 7 points for Jason Kidd. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for food. There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, Greg. Keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
The shot by George, wide open. Indiana with a new shot clock. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Down low, here's Chambers. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Westphal, defended by George. O'Neal comes with the double team. Here's Chambers. That one goes in. Chambers got 24 points.
Yeah, and all throughout his career, Westphal has been a tremendous creator. Take a look at that feed. He's the kind of teammate everybody would love playing with. It's just hard to believe that someone could perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
The Suns trail it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
And the Suns call time. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Tom Chambers.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach talk to the team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thanks, David.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And you got to respect the quick hands of Marion. Awesome at contesting shots with that long reach. And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that, Greg. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Westphal, defended by George. Stoudemire the pass to Westphal, and he gets the bucket. Westphal's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter, and it's in there.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
And George, here we go. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Stoudemire left side. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. Wow! How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
Here's Westfall. Chambers the pass to Westfall. Count! A huge shot to tie it up.
You got to get the ball. Don't let him get in the shoot.
Intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
It's deflected. They get it back. Here's Granger. Can't cash in.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
It's the first that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an
Hey, we gotta get our ball. We're in the game. We got 99, they got 97. It's almost about to beat us. We gotta be in the game.
Trail by 2.
Just take our time. We gotta get into the game. We'll see if we can win.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Westfall, defended by George. And it's Nash in the corner. Over Granger. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
We're in tie now.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And regulation now.
So we're in the tie today.
Go to overtime.
So we have overtime because we got overtime because we're almost about to win. So this is the fifth quarter.
And now
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in overtime.
A stirring contest.
We got 3 minutes of overtime. We'll see if we can gotta be in the game.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for Indiana. O'Neal is out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Paul George. And it's Smits in at the center. George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, Kev, you got to love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now.
So he gets them both. Phoenix with the ball. Here's Chambers. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smith has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. O'Neal. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 2.
No, just beautiful setup. They found the size mismatch inside, delivered when they really needed it.
Here's Chambers. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Paul George with the steal. Shoots. And Davis pulls it down. Suns trail by 4. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's good. 16 points for Stoudemire.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's George. Buries it down low.
We are talking about a efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
against Lewis. The shot's good for Nash. Nash has got 20 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And George with the stuff.
And Kelly, you can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
Suns on offense, trailing by 4. Here's Davis, and the layup falls.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
He has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial.
Great positioning on the putback. Smith has got the lead up the
We're 1 minute in the game. We gotta
And those
stay in the
second
game.
chance
Let's see if we
points
can
really
win.
become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Davis, the pass to Stoudemire. Davis against George. With the teardrop, shot clock at 6. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Yes!
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Timeout called, the Suns. They're trailing by 4. 36 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. And it's the Suns with the ball. Nash can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
Well, Greg, you've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the first overtime. Davis against George. Ball's knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. And George with the stuff.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Marion. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination.
All right, so since we have overtime, since the time has been begun quickly, turn in the 5th quarter. We're gonna put on the description. So for the November 30th of latest 2024 JV team, Pacers won from 119. We're 10 points away. And the Suns lost by 109. Yep. So next up, no music. I don't want to get copyright. Next up, Varsity. So Varsity. So this is Varsity. This one's Varsity next. Let's get this party started here.
the
Right now,
NBA.
this is
Welcome
varsity.
to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. It's the Phoenix Suns facing the Indiana Pacers. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Stoudemire out there with Marion. And it's Williams. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Marbury in at the point.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Hibbert hits the bucket.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Hill. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George. The Suns shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so here is Indiana. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. He said we have guys who can create mismatches for all kinds of defenses. We know we're going to try to push the issue and attack when we have the ball. So this could be a fun one, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, we'll see if their strategy will pay off. Craig, centering their efforts now on generating points.
Yeah, and I can understand what they're trying to do here. Come out of the gates with some heat.
And it forces your opponent's best scorers to expend energy at the defensive end. Makes the strategy a win-win.
Now here's Marion. Following the miss by Lance Stevenson. Count that bucket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Marbury, score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field. He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Count it.
They're getting him shots in his spot.
Stevenson.
That's understanding your personnel.
Get the ball.
Now here's Stevenson. The kick out to Hill. To stop the run. Williams with the block. And he recovers it.
And Hill very steady at the free throw line. Not the guy you want to give any cheap fouls against.
The Pacers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Both free throws good from Hill.
George.
Quick start
Make
for the
sure
Suns
shoot
in
the
this
basket.
one. 6-point game. Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Hill. Marion passes to Stoudemire. He's looking to Williams and finds him. And the shot goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the rejection by Stoudemire. Hardaway with it. George picks him up. Shot's good by Williams.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Stevenson drives in. No good that time. Nice D from Williams. Suns leading by 10. Marion left side. Here's Stoudemire. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
And you've seen they made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Stevenson, and he lays it straight in. Stevenson's got his second basket of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Marion. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Count it, good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Marbury. After the made shot from Evan Turner on the wing, Marion. And it's Sean Marion again missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the basket by Lance Stevenson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Suns shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Here's Stoudemire. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Marbury. He has 6. Pass to Hardaway. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. .52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Marion passes to Marbury. Good on the triple. Marbury's got 9 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's Hill. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who can fit in on any team in the league.
So it's Phoenix now. They're leading by 8. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer, and he makes good on his first shot of the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
A nice shot by George.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway against Stevenson. Hardaway dishes to Williams. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Yeah, they
You gotta get the ball. Don't let him get through.
Showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Stevenson drives in. Here's Hibbert. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Indiana, they've got Evan Turner. Paul George is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's George Hill. And it's Stevenson in at the shooting guard. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Marion against George. And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That is his first foul of the game. Stoudemire, the pass to Hardaway. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Marion kicks to Hardaway. Back to Marion. Pacers with the rebound. Stevenson finds George. quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Good D by Hardaway. Jacks up a three. Another three for Phoenix.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Stevenson. Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Here's Hill. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. And that's now 6 points for Hill.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Hardaway against Hill. Hardaway dishes to Stoudemire. Here's Stevenson. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Indiana, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Jacobson, the pass to Marion. Here's Gugliotta. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Stoudemire, and it's sent back by George. Here's Stevenson, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Hardaway against Hill. Pass to Marion. To the paint. It's tipped. Stoudemire. Here's Gugliotta. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Suns lead by 2.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Here's Stoudemire. 8 points for him. Here's Outlaw. And that one hits back iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Marbury. He's got 9. Williams' shot is off. Here's Stevenson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Stevenson's got 20.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Outside Hardaway. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Hardaway has got the game tied up here for the Suns.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Stolen by George. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Count it. Hill's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
51 seconds left here in the second. Marbury passes to Outlaw. The dish to Stoudemire. Here's Hardaway. Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he makes the first.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Marbury passes to Hardaway. Now here's Stoudemire. The 8-footer. It's hauled in by Paul George.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Indiana's first quarter could have gone much better. Their defense looked very out of sync, and it translated into more issues on the offensive end. The deficit grew to as many as 14 points in the period. It was really a tale of 2 quarters, though, as they owned the second period. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Lance Stevenson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for the Suns, we've got Williams. Marion is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Marbury in at the 1.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him Pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Indiana leading by 9. Marion with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Suns with the ball. Suns trail by 9. Here's Hardaway. Banked in off the glass. Hardaway's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Stoudemire, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
He gets it in there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Marion kicks to Stoudemire. A clear look for Hardaway. No good there. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Stevenson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Hardaway has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Williams. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
6 to shoot, and stolen by Hibbert. Stevenson drives in, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's George. Oh!
And you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Here's Jacobson. He's guarded by Stevenson. Right wing. From deep. Here's Gugliotta. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's George. Phoenix grabs the miss. Gugliotta's got his 5th rebound in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pacers leading by 13. Here's Stevenson. Gugliotta grabs the board.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. Out to Turner. Over Marion. Here's Hibbert. Rebound by the Suns. Marion with it. Picked up by Turner. Marbury passes to Gugliotta. Suns have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And George, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Pacers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. 1:21 left to play in the third. Here's Jacobson. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Marbury. It's good from long range. Marbury's got 12 in the game.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. It's Marion with the drive. No one covering. Marion's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Stevenson, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And the Suns making a change here. Outlaws checked in. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Here's Stevenson, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Hardaway's checked in for Phoenix.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Lets it fly, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so he'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 8-point game. And he converts the layup. Stevenson's got 45 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The Suns have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. 6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. From about 16, he knocks it down, but wait a minute, the officials are getting together.
We got a replay. Let's see if we can make it.
And not so fast.
It's a visual view.
Are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it.
If we
right
missed
before
it,
they
we're
go
gonna be
forward.
mad. So let's see the replay.
To me, guys, it looks
2,
pretty clear
1.
on the instant replay. I mean, the ball
I think we
was
didn't
out of
make
his
it.
hands in time.
I think this might take our
they'll
points.
confirm this one pretty
0. Let's see what's it look like.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those.
So the good thing we got another point. So we on time. Let's go. We got 4 points in 74.
And it's here to stay.
So everything was all good. So the good thing we was on time.
Quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Pacers leading by 10.
So now we're leading. Thank you. Thank you. We haven't seen this replay in a while.
Thanks as
So
always for joining us.
70, but give us more points, 74.
And it's the Suns with the ball, trailing by 10. We've got Lance Stevenson. Roy Hibbert is out there with Paul George. Then it's Turner. And it's Hill at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Stevenson outside. Hardaway with the steal. And there's another turnover by the Suns. Here's Hill. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Finished off the break.
And a few more plays like that are all they need to make their comeback bid a real one.
And it's Turner off the drive. And Turner throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Marbury. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. And Stevenson drops them both. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. All the way up top. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Marbury passes to Outlaw. Suns moving the ball around. Hardaway from outside. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert. Stevenson with it. Hardaway picks him up. Stevenson can't hit. Suns trail by 10. Passes it to Hardaway. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And he's good on the 3 ball. Marbury's got 12 points here in the second half.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night. You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their number 1 option right now.
Hardaway up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. And Hardaway gets it to go. Pacers leading by 7. Stevenson drives in. And he uses the glass on the layup. Stevenson's got 53.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Marbury. Lots of room. Evan Turner pulls it in. And here are the Pacers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
with liberty on that
A
dunk.
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Stevenson against Hardaway. Here's Marbury. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists now in the game.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Stevenson, you gotta pass the ball to someone. You can't let the ball out of bounds.
And it's Williams with the ball for Phoenix. 9-point game. Here's Marbury. It's rebounded by Indiana. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Stevenson drives in, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here's Marbury. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Stevenson, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
The vision from George Hill. Very careful with the ball. He makes the easy play.
Suns trail by 13. To the inside. Here's Hardaway. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Stevenson drives in, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Hill, and the shot goes down. Marbury's got 9 points in the quarter.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Here's Stevenson, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Here's George. Rebound by the Suns. Gugliotta's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That's tipped. Marbury passes to Marion. Shoots over Turner. Shot by Marion, no good. Pacers leading by 11. Stevenson drives in. It's tipped. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Hill. He's off on the first. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them to within 10.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Hardaway goes in. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number, and boy, has he been prolific.
That free throw good for Lance Stevenson. And Stevenson drops them both.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Smith against Hill. Pass to Gugliotta. Hibbert pulls it in. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Williams against George. And Williams, here we go. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Hill. And the miss. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout
Let's
this
go.
one,
We
but
finally.
they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just...
All right, so let's get this. With yesterday, for Pacers. 28. Alright, this is it. Well, I'll change this real quick. We'd have to wait the last minute. So, let's go to 2000 All-Stars. We played against... Let me see the schedule. That's when we did the Portland Blazers. Wanna do... We can try Toronto. Let's try Toronto. I'll be right back. So today we're playing against Toronto Raptors. This is it.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the 2000s team. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the five for the Raptors. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Powell in at the three, the small forward. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And the dunk by James.
Now, if you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Lowry against Iverson. Lowry passes to Gasol. It's blocked by Shaq. It's LeBron with the drive.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
This is his first free throw of the game. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Pass to Van Vliet. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Van Vliet's got his second basket.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, if you're going to give Brian a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The drive by Bryant sinks it from just inside the baseline. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here is Lowry. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And the Raptors with possession. And Siakam throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Outside for Gasol. Off target from outside. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Now here is Lowry, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Gasol finds Powell. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Marc Gasol. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, needing about 80%.
He might get a second one, I think.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Raptors now. Siakam kicks to Lowry. A new 14 for the Raptors. Gasol lays it up and off the glass.
You know that Marc Gasol is going to pursue the rebounds. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. He won't give up on a play.
Shoots from the baseline. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Bryant's got 8.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. Toronto trailing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Passes to Powell. And the shot's good on the assist by Lowry. He's got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he gets it to go.
The defense really doing their best to body LeBron James, but he is just a physical beast who cannot be contained.
Now, here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's hauled in by Duncan.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Powell with the steal. Inside. Count that one from Van Vliet.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And they double up James. Back to Kobe. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision unreal.
Lowry drives in. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes. They hold the early advantage on the glass.
And finished off by LeBron.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more intimidating sight in basketball than watching LeBron on the move.
All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thank you, David. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
And Chet comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The 2000s team with the ball. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the 2000s. Oh, the power on that proven.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Here's McCall. Ibaka outside. And the Raptors miss again. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. and creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
From T. Iverson, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the home team in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Baca is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's McCaw in at the 2. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Pass to VanVleet. Here's McCaw. No good from outside.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Well, when LeBron James is starting to cook, his teammates understand, hey, perhaps the big guy, one of the greats of his generation, needs the basketball.
There's the pass to VanVleet. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Ibaka. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Iverson. Second chance shot. And Duncan lays it in. Duncan's got his first bucket in this one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
VanVleet looking around. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Anunoby. Passes it to VanVleet. Raptors get it back. Ibaka, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Here's McCaw, defended by Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Bounce pass from Ibaka. Here's VanVleet.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Raptors call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. James covering. Six on the shot clock. Here's McCaw. Iverson with the block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Raptors trail by 16. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Good on the bucket.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
The try by Bryant, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. As to Anunoby from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 2000s team leads by 15.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's McCall, and he jams it with authority.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Here's Anunoby, covered by Duncan. Anunoby, good.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And they double up James. Here's Shaq. Oh!
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And the pass to McCall. Here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by Bryant. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Raptors trail by 14. Pass to McCaw. This one for 3. The offensive rebound. Ibaka, Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Out to the right wing. Here's Anunoby, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Pascal Siakam comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Now he's checked in for Patrick McCall. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Fred Van Vliet.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Ring shot on the way. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Duncan. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the home team out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
He had a fast pass in the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for the 2000s team. They've got LeBron James. Iverson is out there with Bryant. And it's Duncan. And it's O'Neal in at the center.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
Iverson against Lowry. Yep, that one goes in there. Lowry's got his first basket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here's LeBron. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
And the second free throw, good. Raptors trail by 16. Lowry with the ball. No one near him. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Lowry dishes to Gasol. Offline with his 3. Gasol's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Kobe, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's Siakam, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Lowry against O'Neal for the 3. Siakam misses. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Pass to Van Vliet. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Olden.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto last season, Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. He has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Toronto. Toronto with the ball. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. The 2000s team with the ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
When LeBron gets the ball, guys, and there aren't numbers back in transition, it almost always results in an easy hoop.
McCaw kicks to low. Loads it up there for Siakam. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the dump by LeBron.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And James throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim ride.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Siakam passes to Powell. Back to Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And I'll tell you guys, the leap that Pascal Siakam has taken has really been fun to watch. From role player to emerging star, and guys, he's not done growing yet.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Raptors. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
I'll tell you, Siakam has the ability to intimidate offensive players. How about that one? Send it back.
Raptors have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Kobe. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
And how about the look at the midair theatric switching hands before the slam?
Wow, added just a touch of class to that throwdown. Iverson against Lowry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
But I'll tell you, he's not afraid to take hits on the way to the free throw line. Kyle Lowry will manufacture points any way he has to.
Andre Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And so James will bring it up for the 2000s team. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Ibaka, the pass to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lobs it up for Lowry.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Raptors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And so he makes both from the line.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, Greg, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Got a piece of it. Lowry from deep three-point line. Oh, he nailed it.
Wow.
So how did he get a 3 from the buzzer beater,
That's
bro?
a miracle. Are you kidding?
No, you did not get
Listen,
this.
under duress of the
He
end
got
of the
it from
period,
himself.
you just throw it up and hope.
And so it.
Oh, we're gonna get them. We're in the 4th quarter.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here's Toronto. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. McCaw is out there with Lowry, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 slot.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
The try by James, rebound by the Raptors. Here's Hollis Jefferson. It's blocked by Shaq. They recover it. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Ibaka.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Lowry passes to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lowry. Here's McCaw. And it's off from 3-point range. Now the pass to James. And James throws it down hard.
Well, 6'8" and 200, who knows how many pounds, but the King, one of the most apropos nicknames in sport.
Here's Lowry, Duncan with the block. They retain possession. And that one misses. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. And he's good on the second.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line. And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And the Raptors call time here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Boucher is checked in, and Miller subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. Miller outside. To the middle. Here's Payne. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Kobe. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot two here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw, good, Bryant. And the Raptors making a change here. No good on the second free throw. And the Raptors with the ball. Here's Lowry. And that one, good. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
They get the rebound. Back to Iverson. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way up.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Lowry against Iverson, and it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. He's checked in for the Raptors. Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Bryant. Scooped up. Back to Van Vliet, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Powell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, this guy's very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Here's Kobe. Rejected by Gasol. And the rejection by James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Marc Gasol.
Clearly a foul.
Siakam is checked in for Anunoby, and he sinks the second. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lowry against Iverson. And it's Lowry penetrating. It's blocked by Shaq. Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
To the inside. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
The shot by Lowry, no good. It's deflected. The drive by Bryant. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Out left to the wing. Here's Van Vliet. That shot, no good. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. And James throws it down.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Siakam against O'Neal. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
How about the athleticism of Pascal Siakam? So tough to corral when he's going on the dribble drive.
The drive by James.
And guys, he's
Since 127, we better leave doing this quick. So that ain't gonna be there during the game. Better idea how to use this. Back to continue. Straight, yep.
Not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And finished off by Gasol.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can store it.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. A new group in now for the Raptors. Anunoby, he's checked in for Siakam. Stanley Johnson comes in for Norman Powell. Miller's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Miller dishes to Payne. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
To the paint, here's LeBron. Oh!
Yeah.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And here's the 2000s team. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Miller with a wide open look from outside off the mark. And so James will bring it up for the 2000s team. True on the 14-footer.
When you think about LeBron James's career, he has put in so much time and diligence in the offseason to become a better shooter. Pays dividends again.
Payne passes to Gasol. Here's Anunoby. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
And so it's the 2000s team with the W. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball
We won
team
3
by
games.
far
That
tonight.
is so
And you got to
amazing.
commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you...
All right, that's it. So let's for Wednesday for the latest last minute. Dang, we beat them. Thank you for watching us. Have a good night. We will put it back to normal schedule once we get ready. See you Wednesday.